Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good!
How you feeling, Luka?
Amazing.
Leading the break, Paul nipping at his heels. Outside, what a pass! Washington, oh! Doncic maneuvers for the lead. Got it!
What you got to say? You guys are 3, 1, 2, 3.
Welcome back, Lakers Talk. I am your host, Derek Chapman. Just watching that video, it's just hard to watch. As an NBA fan, let's just put the Lakers aside just for a little bit. But as an NBA fan, that was hard to see. We had the Luka tribute before the game, and Luka brought him to tears. And then you seen every single Mavs fan in that arena was cheering him on every time he got the ball, while he watched the video, as he walked through the tunnel to start the game. It just sucks to see such a good fan base and Luka being such a good fan of Dallas. Just to see them go through that when they don't necessarily, or they didn't necessarily have to go through that. But as a Laker fan, we are glad to have Luka. They dropped the ball majorly on that, but we can only take it from here and take it to the maximum. I'll be honest with you. I think for Luka to get to that next championship level, it would have to be in a Lakers uniform. So all things happen for a reason. And yeah, hard to watch, but Lakers versus the Mavs. The Lakers win 112-97. This was the homecoming game of Luka since he was traded from the Mavericks. So here we go. We are going to put, after every win, we're going to put our Lakers championship Mardi Gras beads on Mr. Kobe Bean Bryant statue. Here we go. All right, so good, really good game. The Mavs came out ready to strike. The Lakers were ready to take the blows. This wasn't just the return of Luka playing in Dallas. It was also the first time Anthony Davis got to play against his old team in the Lakers. And once again, that was hard to watch. There's a small, teensy, small part of me is like, can we just reverse the trade? And that's just from the emotional standpoint. From a common sense standpoint, I love Luka, love his game, and it makes more sense for him to be in a Lakers uniform versus Anthony Davis. So let's see. The Lakers win the game. It puts them now. They hold even closer, even tighter onto the third spot in the West, putting them at 49-31. And just a good overall game. The Mavs held court with the Lakers, but the Lakers, I knew they were going to break away. Their defense was phenomenal throughout the entire game. And to see them, they knew Anthony Davis. Any team is going to know how to defend him and know his weak points. It would be the Lakers. So the Lakers ended up fronting him. When he got the ball, they would double team him. So they did a number on Anthony Davis. I think AD ended up with 13 points and 11 rebounds. So he got his dream scenario of being able to play along with a big center. But and this is early on, so don't take it take it with a grain of salt. Anthony Davis is just not that guy. He's not the guy that says, put the team on my shoulders, I'm going to carry us to a victory. You'd think he'd come out with some vigor, like he would come out and he would be pissed and he would want to get revenge on the Lakers. And no, we kind of seen the passive version of Anthony Davis. Now, he's coming back from injury and it's only a few games. Maybe things will be different when Kyrie's there. But yeah, the Lakers made the right choice. And that's not taken away from Anthony Davis. It's just in the future when LeBron retires, you expect AD to be the man. And I don't necessarily think he has that in him, which is fine because not every player is meant to be the number one guy. All right, so let's look at the box score. LeBron was phenomenal in this. He ended up with 27 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Rui, yes. I think we really missed him in the last Thunder game. Rui's finally coming into his own. He had 15 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. And then Luka, he put on a freaking show. And that's why I said the Lakers are fortunate to have him. It was Kobe Bryant-esque. He has 45 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 freaking assists. And he was just ready to light it up with the, bringing the ball up, shooting the threes. He was relentless. His layups, he was just in his bag in this game. And he definitely earned it and deserved it. It was like we were at a Lakers game. Every time he touched the ball, the Maverick fans were going wild. And I'm sure there were some Laker fans there too, but they were going absolutely wild, which just shows you that he's a really, really, really good guy. Looking from afar, I watched some of his games, but as a Laker fan, not all of them. So I didn't know much, but now watching him as a Laker, man, oh man, what were they thinking? He is that guy. So big game from him. And then Austin Reeves, quiet game from Austin, but he still was Austin, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. And then there was one point where there was a missed rebound and Austin comes running in, grabs the ball and dunks it. And he shocks everyone in the arena and all his teammates. You even see LeBron like, what did you just do? And Luka, what did you just do? Even Austin Reeves was surprised at what he did. But good game from him. So this puts the Lakers, like I mentioned earlier, third in the West. So they have literally clinched the playoffs. So no matter what happens, they have 2 more games left. They will not be part of the play-in. The worst they can do is this, if they lose the next 2 games, is fall to the 6th seed. Have clinched, yes. Play-in tournament for us. They have clinched the playoffs. I've said it in my last podcast. I think this will be the Lakers' season. The Lakers will get the championship this year. I'm feeling it in my bones. Every day and every game, I'm getting even more and more confident of that. So clinch the playoffs, but the seeding is just crazy. So currently sitting in the 3rd seed. The Nuggets are the 4th seed with 48 and 32. The Clippers come in with the 5th seed with 48 and 32. All right, then finally some separation. The Grizzlies move up and they're the 6th seed with 47 and 32. Now the Grizzlies, if all things stay the same, will end up being the first round matchup against the Lakers. And I think just from a playoff standpoint, and you want your first series not to be the hardest series, this is probably matchup-wise the best team for the Lakers to play against. 7th, the Warriors lost to the Spurs last night. So that drops them down to the 7th seed with 47 and 33. So I think they're coming back down to earth just a little bit. But we are only 2 games left until we reach the playoffs and we can get an actual. I think LeBron James was like, I'm just looking forward to a week's worth of break before we have to start doing this again. So next up is the Houston Rockets. Now Houston, they rested their players for their last game. So the thinking is they may be playoff ready and they may rest their players against the Lakers. Who knows? Or maybe they will play them all to try to knock the Lakers off the third seed so they don't meet in the next round. But we'll see about that. And then the final game will be against Portland. So the Lakers only need one game to seal the deal for the third seed in the playoffs. So hopefully they get it against Houston. And then we can rest our players against Portland and give them a longer layoff. We'll get more Bronny time. All right, guys, this has been phenomenal. Nothing but big smiles here. Things are looking good for the Lakers. So let's just keep pushing. Let's keep praying, so that we get this championship this season. So you guys have a phenomenal day, and I will catch you all next time. Oh, and I almost forgot. I got so freaking excited. Please like and subscribe. We want to build this Lakers community. We want it to be the place for all your Lakers news, gossip, and everything in between. Catch you next time, y'all. Peace out.